Everybody, Dylan here, and hey, third time's a charm. Oh, there it is! Guys, look, it's Donkey Kong. Oh, it's safe. We finally have it. No! As per usual, some horrifying cataclysmic event swoops in and destroys Donkey Kong. I guess today we're going to be reviewing Super Mario 3D All-Stars for the Nintendo Switch. Well, that's enough deliberating. Let's see why they chose to re-release these three games that have already been released onto this brand new platform. And let's see if it is any good at all. A lot of improvements in technology have come since that original Mario 64 cartridge was released in the United States. So I'm certain at least a couple of people were like, how did they fit all of this into this? Like, it's so much bigger. I don't get it. So Super Mario 3D All-Stars is a collection game, which means it has multiple games. That's pretty cool. But these are all three old games. So let's talk about each of the different old games. So let's just jump into the first game. The first game is Super Mario 64, initially released for the Nintendo 64 as a launch title, which is pretty cool. Is one of the best games of all time. It revolutionized 3D gaming. It introduced the control stick, which is pretty cool, and it just revolutionized 3D gaming as a whole. So I think that's pretty cool. The second game in this collection is Super Mario Sunshine. Super Mario Sunshine is really cool. Basically, you're Mario and you land on an airstrip, and everyone on the island thinks you're a criminal. So they imprison you without really that much of a trial. You meet this thing called Flood, which is basically just a hose water jetpack thingy, and it's really cool. So you fly around the island clearing up pollution, and then Evil You steals the princess, and you gotta go save her. Wow, big whoop. Who would have guessed? The final game in this three-game collection is Super Mario Galaxy. I have not really played a lot of it, so basically you're invited to the castle, you gotta go save Peach. It's the same thing as always. But now, Bowser has an airship, which he's always had. But now, it's in space! How can you breathe in space? He's a turtle! How? He's a guy! How can he breathe? How can he do it? How can he do that? That's it, everyone. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. The best comment that I found was this one right here. Yeah, that's a pretty cool comment. So now, Sebastian, what do you have? Hey, who are you? Ah!
Thank you, Dylan. Hello, Stallions. This week on Trending, for our first topic, we have Zendaya earning an Emmy for the most outstanding actress on drama, making her the youngest to earn an Emmy on that category. Next, we'll be talking about Xbox and PlayStation, two big video game companies. Starting off with Xbox, they bought a large video game company called Bethesda. They make games, and well, yeah, it was a big thing because that basically means competition for Sony. And we also have PlayStation announcing their prices for their consoles, which are the PlayStation with a disc drive or just a disc tray. It costs $499, and without a disc tray, it just costs $100 less, $399. It's pretty simple. They both have the same specs. You could say they have better games, at least Sony, I guess. But yeah, it's up to you. Next, we have Uncle Ben, changing their brand and their name, sort of, to avoid racism and controversy regarding racism and, recent events. And now onto Ariam, who will discuss whether we should go physical or digital all the way through. We'll see.
Okay, thank you, Sebastian. So, with the upcoming consoles coming in the approaching weeks, mainly the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5, both Sony and Microsoft with the Series S, chose to release digital versions of each console, which basically means it doesn't have a disk drive, and it basically means physical copies become useless for it. So, pretty much everyone's going with subscriptions nowadays. You got Netflix, you got HBO, you got Disney Plus. E- Everything's subscriptions now. Movies, music, whatever. So, it reaches a point where now video games are doing it. So, basically, what Sony and Microsoft are doing is that they're gr- providing a subscription service where you can play unlimited games as long as you pay the membership. However, and this is my main problem, why make a digital version when you could just have the subscription on the physical one? You could pretty much just use your discs and download the games. I mean, I find absolutely no point in there being any need for uh a console. Sure, it's cheaper. It's like $100 less. I mean, the the Xbox Series S is $100 less, and the PlayStation 5 digital is also $100 less. But they also have to take into consideration the online console is mainly for people who have higher speed internet. You know, they can actually afford it, they can maintain it, whatever. Meanwhile, some people also like to collect the physical copies of each game because, you know, it's fun. You collect them. You can also, when you don't play them anymore, you can resell them. Okay, so you can get your money back in the future. But with the digital version, you're basically downloading it, and once you're bored of it, you just have this thing taking up digital space. I mean, sure, I guess the subscription helps with that, considering that it doesn't make you download anything because it uses a cloud or whatever. Um, but yeah, basically everybody. I mean, me personally, I would get the physical copy. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but that's pretty much what I would do. Pretty much, I mean, it all really depends on your bandwidth and your internet speeds and a lot of other technical terms that I don't know because I'm not that tech savvy, but whatever. Um, yeah,